You're so inspired and you can't wait to unleash your creative monsters. You get your materials, gather all references, you start drawing, but you can't do shit. Hi, I'm Mangesh. I'm an architect digital artist. Something similar happened to me yesterday. I wasted 3 hours just scribbling and I was not able to create anything concrete. I felt so frustrated. But this morning, I was able to create this in 1 hour. I'm going to divide this video in 2 phases, sketch and rendering. I hope you like the video. Okay, straight into it. This is an 1 hour recording. I got this reference from the Pinterest. I really like the vibe of the whole portrait. There is a soft light coming towards the face from the front, and then there is no hard light, but I really like the messy vibe of the hair and everything. So initially I'm just trying to keep my hand really loose and just scribbling lines here and there just to capture the essence of the whole pose, so that once I get that, then I can move towards the detail. Right now I'm not focusing on any detail which is going to give me some sort of structure, and I can build on that. So right now I'm just using a default brush and really broad strokes. So also, if you can see, I'm flipping up my canvas in like really initial stage of the drawing. This has happened to me multiple times that I forget to flip my canvas, and once I'm done with the sketch, then I end up knowing that I have messed up whole sketch and I can't recover it, and it's the worst feeling to have. So it's a really good practice to flip your canvas when you're sketching multiple times in initial phases, just to keep your proportion accurate. I'm detailing out the shape of the eye, but I'm not copying it exactly as the reference. The reference is there to just give me some structure so that I can build on it, but it's not there to capture it as it is, or that is not my intention with this particular study. This is just to understand overall how eyes, nose and the lips, everything sits together, and whole proportion of the face. I have started feeling that everything is on place right now, and I can move towards little bit of detailing just to have enough understanding of the face before I get into coloring. I'm still keeping my hand really loose for the hair area. Once I feel confident about the whole sketch, then I move towards the neck area and the shoulder, and I'm just adding like some basic blocking, just a blob of a color and nothing specific. And I don't even want to get into details, so I'm just making some marks so that will help me in the coloring phase. I'm not focusing on making anything accurate. I kinda like to keep everything really loose, shadow shapes and even the sketch line. I'm enjoying this kind of sketching these days, that I'm not focusing on inking and making a proper sketch lines, having basic sketch and then directly moving to colors. That feels more natural now. I wanted to make everything feels little bit stylized, so I added extra hair, but then I'm not really sure if I'll keep it or not. I'm just going with the flow right now. Now I'm using a small brush to carve out some details from the neck area as well as the hair. Once I was really sure about the sketch, then I changed the gear and then went to the rendering part. Initially I just wanted to color the whole sketch, so I added one layer as a blending mode lighten and painted some brown color so that it will be easier for me to color pick that color while I'm rendering the face as well as the hair. Then I added a multiply blending mode for skin tone color. Right now I'm just color blocking everything. I just want like basic colors, and then I just wanted to add some sort of background to give some extra depth, so I added this wallpaper kind of textured background which is giving me like really nice vibe, so I kind of liked it. Then I combined all the layers to make one base layer with sketch and the basic color, and again I added one extra layer on top of it just to block the proper color shapes and everything. And now hold this phase was just to have some patience and just keep trusting the process. That's it, a sketch to render start to finish portrait. I did this in an hour. The way it turned out, I'm really surprised because I was not expecting it to turn out this well. If you want any specific thing in the next videos, please let me down in the comments. Also let me know how did you find this video and all. Also follow me on Instagram.